afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our graduation ceremony. Summer is almost upon us, and with a lot of excitement in the air, it's only fitting that we're able to congratulate the new guide dog teams you see in front of you today. I want to recognize both those in person today, also our home training graduates, as we do every class. I also want to recognize that the guide dog experience you see today is both a unique experience and a collective one. And what I mean by that is when we look at every graduate's journey, it's a bit different. Everyone has had different steps to get to this point. Maybe it's their first dog, maybe it's a successor guide dog, maybe they've lost their vision earlier in life, later in life. They've had different points of transition, whether to vision loss, between dogs, different changes in their life circumstance. Everyone comes to you with a different life story. And I think it's really important to recognize everyone's individual accomplishments to get to this point. When we talk about a collective experience, that experience is dependent on the community that it takes to make a guide dog team, the camaraderie that we feel for getting to this point as guide dog handlers, and the one essential theme that has brought us all here, and that is a commitment to trust. Whether it's trusting in yourself, whether it's trusting in the Guiding Eyes mission and how you support it, whether it's the trust between dog and handler, the trust in your own abilities as a handler. Trust is so essential and a fundamental part of what makes this graduation ceremony and every part of the guide dog experience possible. That is what I mean when I say it's also a collective experience founded on trust. So to our graduates and new guide dog teams today, everyone who's had a hand or paw in this experience, thank you for investing in our success. Thank you for investing in the Guiding Eyes mission. And thank you for supporting both the unique experiences of our graduates and the collective community effort that it's taken to get to this point. To our graduates, you have so many exciting adventures and trials ahead, and I wish you luck as you go home with your new furry partners. As a handler myself, I know that it's going to be a mix of emotions, and I wish you luck in navigating every twist and turn. Don't forget to be patient with yourselves and enjoy the journey that it takes to get there. With that, I will turn over our virtual mic to Rebecca.
Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. My name is Rebecca Cross. I'm Director of Donor Relations at Guiding Eyes, and I have my own beautiful Black Lab guide dog, Kokomo, at my feet. So welcome again to echo Melissa, and thank you for everybody for making each of these teams possible, for no matter what your contribution was. We so appreciate every single one of you. Given my title, of course, I want to thank our amazing donors who make all of our work possible and make all of our dogs completely free to the people who receive them. So we're so grateful to you today. And I want to recognize a few donors as a part of that. So first of all, I wanted to share that this graduation ceremony has been sponsored by the Gene Fund, which is named after a very special dog named Gene, and you probably see a painting of him there on your screen. He was a very, very good boy. He's since passed on, but his legacy continues. So thank you so much for sponsoring the ceremony. And then we have a few special named dogs in our class today that I wanted to share the meanings behind their names. Rose was special named by Sean Spencer in memory of his mother, Rose. And Sean shared that his mom would be so honored to have a Guiding Eyes for the Blind guide dog named after her. And he says, to April and Rose, we wish you all the best. Heathy, who's graduating today, was special named by Kathleen Adamson and the Elliott Family Foundation in memory of Kathleen's daughter, Heather. who was affectionately known as Heathy. And so we're so glad that Heather's legacy is living on through this new partnership. And finally, Barden was special named by the Barbara and Bentley Cassell Foundation. Mr. Cassell Bentley has since passed on, but Barbara wanted to share that the bar in the name is for her, the Ben in the name is for him. That way they're all always together enjoying the moment. So congratulations to all of you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dan to start introducing our amazing grads.
Hello, everyone. I think I'm going to pass it over to Caroline to start us off. We're going to go right down the way to introduce our graduates that you see here before you.
So first up is Dawn. Dawn Finnemore joins us from Massachusetts. I've been jokingly making fun of his Boston accent for the past 2 weeks. He came here for his second guide dog, a black lab male named Coral. Don has had so much love for his previous guide dog, Rose, who unfortunately passed away a few months ago. However, he opened his heart and arms wide open and has given absolutely nothing but love and appreciation for his new guide dog. Don is excited to get Coral home to his wife and his life, which includes many long sniffy walks, activities at the senior center, and lots of exercise routes. These two could not be more perfectly matched for each other. I feel like they were literally made for each other. Don has made me laugh all class with his enthusiasm and almost shock every time Coral shows him a new guide dog skill. Little does Don know that Coral has been training and waiting his whole life for a sweet guy like Don. I've joked around all class that we look like the cast of Up en route together. For those of you that have not seen the movie, it is about an older gentleman whose life is forever changed by a happy dog with an energetic wilderness explorer following too closely behind, yapping about literally anything interesting that they see. So there we were. Dawn, it has been an absolute honor to be your instructor, and I can't wait to hear about all of your adventures with our sweet boy.
Thank you. Next up, we have H from Geneva, New York, who is training with their first guide dog and running guide, a female lab named Barbin. H works at Hobart and William Smith College as a professor of theater. They enjoy exploring the outdoors and with long walks and runs. This vastly helps improve their physical and mental health, as well as feel more connected to the outdoors. They're an avid activist, helping making their community and world a better place. Barbin, H's first guide dog, knows how to work hard and play even harder. In harness, this toasty girl takes off like a true rocket. She is an excellent guide dog while working and a fetch-obsessed girl in the downtime. With this being H's first guide dog and first dog ever, H has worked hard learning the ins and outs of all of this with resilience, tenacity, and great questions. I can't wait to hear how many productions and students Barbara will be a part of and befriend along the way. This chaos is truly proud of his mayhem. All the best, my friend.
Next up is April Havey, who has been matched with the beautiful female German Shepherd named Rose. April is excited to get Rose home to Wisconsin so she could play with her new built-in best friend, guide dog Zeppelin, who belongs to her sister, who just recently graduated from the last Guiding Eyes class. They both received their very first shepherds and are excited to navigate that together. April has worked for the past 8 years at Industries for the Blind. She is also part of the Lions Club and BOLD, which is an amazing organization that does community outreach for the blind, doing fun outdoor activities like skiing, rock climbing, and tandem biking. Coming up in just a few weeks, April will be taking Rose on a first hike with that group. April and Rose also hit the ground running and have made an excellent team right from the jump. Rose is April's fourth guide dog, and her guide dog skills are honestly so impressive. Truly, every day you amaze me. She is a wonderful handler, and she's been an absolute pleasure to work with. Half the time, I go to give April instruction. Before I even open my mouth, April's literally already doing whatever I was going to ask her to do, and I go, never mind. It's great. Her calmness and skills have been so appreciated this class, and I cannot wait to see all of the amazing adventures that this team does, including an upcoming cruise to Alaska, which I feel like you just need to ask if that I need to come up with you, obviously.
Put you my personal assistant. I got it. 2. Up next is Debbie Sheen from Minnesota, and has been paired with her 4th guide dog from Guiding Eyes, a black lab male named Quidley. Debbie is an avid walker and traveler with her local senior center. With Debbie's knowledge and tenure with guide dogs, going through class has been wonderful for these two. Her handling style, the way she praises her dog, and her impeccable ability to notice the literal beginning of any deviation Quidley might have is truly amazing. Now, if I could teach you, all my students to communicate as effectively as you do to your dog, I will be very lucky. Quidley is now Debbie's gentle giant. You will also find him laying at her feet, napping or quietly chewing on a bone. Their connection together is just lovely and began from day one. It has been great with working with such a good handler and a big-hearted individual like yourself. Your compassion for all definitely does not go unnoticed. I wish you all the best, my friend, and I cannot wait to hear what's next.
Thank you.
The next two, one of our partners, Kat, who is unable to be here with us today. First one up is Spencer. Spencer has been matched with Commander, a black lab male. Throughout class, Spencer has demonstrated not only a strong commitment to learning about Commander, but also the solid guide dog handling skills he has developed through his partnerships with his previous Guiding Eyes guide dogs. It has been wonderful to watch him blend that experience with an openness to learning and adapting with a brand new partner. Back home in Colorado, Commander will enjoy a unique lifestyle with opportunities to experience ranch life and encounter a variety of animals and environments. We are confident that Spencer's dedication and understanding of guide dog partnership will help Commander thrive as he settles into his new role. As Spencer and Commander continue to build their bond and learn from one another, we wish them many years of safe travel and lasting companionship. Congratulations to this outstanding team. Lastly, I would like to talk about Rachel. Rachel has been matched with Heathy, a black lab female. Throughout class, Rachel has impressed us with her intelligence, curiosity, and thoughtful approach to learning. She is always eager to ask questions, gain a deeper understanding, and ensure that she is doing what is best for Heathy. As Rachel and Heathy prepare to return home to Knoxville, Tennessee, they do so with a strong foundation and a promising future ahead. It has been exciting to watch their partnership develop and to continue to see the trust and confidence build between the two of them each new day. As their bond continues to strengthen, we wish Rachel and her guide dog Heathy many wonderful years of successful teamwork and independence. Congratulations to this wonderful team, and we wish you all the best as they begin your next chapter of life together. I would like to turn over this virtual microphone over to Monica.
Hi everyone, my name is Monica Conrad. I'm a regional puppy specialist here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind, so I help out with our puppy raisers and support our RPIs out in the field. I want to first give a big shout out every single time to to those at the Canine Development Center, everyone who touched these dogs' lives before they went out to their puppy raisers. So all of our staff up there, as well as our many volunteers from the genetics department who made all of the perfect pairings to get these amazing dogs, to our whelping kennel that helped make sure that they got a really great start to life for those first 6 weeks and made sure that mom took very good care of them, as well as those in our breeding kennel who took care of mom and dad, and all of the puppies from their time from 6 to 8 weeks, gave them lots of great new experiences as they grew. So I want to give a big shout out to all of our canine development staff as well as the volunteers who, like I said, put so much love and affection and gave these guys an amazing start before they went out to their puppy raisers. And then I want to turn my attention to the raisers who give these dogs so much over a year. They took them into their homes when they were young little puppies who have tiny little bladders, and they took them out in the middle of the night. They taught them how to understand our lovely English language and what sit and down and stand means. And then they got them out and socialized into the world. And they took them on little adventures, and they grew those adventures up to be larger and bigger and longer, making sure that they were successful and prepared for training. And while you guys went out in the world as raisers, I'm sure you came across the, how could I do that? How can you do that? How can you give them back? And I think all of us can stand here and say that this is the answer. To be able to come here, see your dog be successful as a guide dog, and get matched to a wonderful person who is going to take them out and give them many more adventures, and be able to allow them to go running, allow them to get out for those hikes in the woods. This is the why. This is why you got up every single day, took them out, trained them, and gave them all of the love in the world to prepare them for training. And then I would be remiss to say thank you so much to the trainers who put their time and effort in to get them here. To the grads, congratulations and best of luck as you finish your journey here, as you make your journeys home, and for all of your adventures. With that, I want to recognize our raisers today of all of the guide dogs. So first up, when I call your name, Stephanie will have a certificate for those who are here today. First up would be raisers of Barbin, Emma Radler, and Douglas Schmidt. The raiser of Heavy, Shar Finkel. Raiser of Quigley, Bray Starrett. I also want to congratulate our raisers who are not able to be here in person. So raisers of Commander, Hetty Ann, and George Rickett. Also raiser of Hetty, Linda Marino. Raisers of Quirrell and McCabe. Also raisers of Quirrell, Jack Marlowe. And raisers of Rose, the Payne family. And with that, I'll pass it back to Dan.
All right, so I have the lucky introduction to start down the line with our graduate speakers. Don, want to start us off?
Yes, sir.
You can stay.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Hi, I'm Don Fenimore, and I'm from Massachusetts, and I just want to thank all the trainers who helped us with the dogs. You know, they've been wonderful, and I just want to say, if it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't all be possible. And I just want to thank all of you, and also I want to thank the cooks. They've been very good to us and fed us well, and I want to thank my classmates. They've been very kind and helpful too. So I just want to thank everybody in general, and thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's been wonderful.
Thank you. My name is H, and I'm speaking as a first-time any dog owner, and I want to say just a general thank you to all the staff, volunteers of Guiding Eyes. To say this was it was a really intimidating process, right? And I was often not sure if it was right for me or not, as someone who does enjoy using a cane that also has a name. I found myself unsure or tentative, and no matter where I reached, whether it was someone from admissions sending email or helping me navigate the application process, or the folks here, the trainers, all of whom have stepped in when I've been floundering, which is often. Everyone here has been amazing. The staff, the puppy raisers, everything down to housekeeping, keeping our rooms and the spaces clean. It's just a phenomenal program. I'm so grateful to always have folks who are there to make me recognize the power of this program and of this bond. And I wanted to put a particular shout out for what the Running Guide program means to me. It is why I wound up looking into Guiding Eyes initially, because for me, running is what keeps me alive and sane. And I'm just so grateful for that chance. So thank you all of you. Thank you so much.
Now, H, first of all, what's your cane's name? I must know.
My cane's name is Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Yes, named after the Greek prophetess who spoke, but no one listened to her. So if I listen to her, she can tell me my future, and if I opt not to, that's on me.
So my name is April, and I want to echo what these two have also said with just thanking everyone who has made it possible for all of us to have guide dogs. And I've been working with guide dogs for just about 20 years now, and I'll never go back as long as I can help it. And I just want to thank, starting with, all the way back to the breeding program, who just worked their magic with these dogs and just matching them up to giving, the most success rate that they possibly can, and watching those puppies, go into the whelping kennel and being taken care of there, and all the fosters and the puppy raisers, all the way back to the trainers. And I want to give a special thank you to my instructor, Caroline, who's a wonderful person and a great trainer. And she trained a beautiful girl here, Rose. And oh, good Lord. Okay.
Me too, girls.
So, the funny thing about this is,
A tissue for you.
I'm like, I'm not going to cry because my sister did this last class. I'm not going to do what she did.
Surprise.
Surprise. But anyhow, thank you so much. And I look forward to bringing this beautiful Rosebud home and watching her blossom into a fully fledged guide dog. And we can become a strong team for many more years. Yeah. Woo!
Let's make this official.
We also wanted to quickly acknowledge the trainers that have trained the dogs in this class. Jenna Ravelli, Alyssa David, running guide specialist Skylar Perche. Thank you guys. And without further ado, to all of the amazing graduates. First up, we have Dawn and Coral. We have H and Barbin. April and Rose. Deb and Quigley. Spencer and Commander. And Rachel and Happy. Let's give one last really loud round of applause for everybody. Chris Perry, our CEO.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chris Perry, President and CEO of Guiding Eyes. I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today. Your presence here today makes this celebration all the more special. And to our graduates, it seems like just yesterday you were joining us here in Yorktown on Dog Day, where we introduced you to your guides for the very first time. And now, unfortunately, our time with you is drawing to a close. But just want to leave you with a couple of thoughts before you leave us. First and foremost, please know that there's a whole team of people standing at the ready to support your independence once you get back home. We are just a phone call away, so please call us. Also, we encourage you to be an active member of our vibrant graduate community. Many of our graduates have found it to be an additional source of support, being able to connect with other graduates from Guiding Eyes. And then lastly, I just need to let you know something about these beautiful animals you're about to take home with you. And that is, we give all of our Guiding Eyes dogs a special ingredient, okay? From the time that they're first born in our whelping center and throughout the first 8 weeks of their lives, they're given this ingredient. And then our puppy raisers continue giving them this ingredient for up to a year and a half as they raise them in their homes. It's been said that inside of every Guiding Eyes guide dog beats the heart of a compassionate puppy raiser. We're very, very thankful for our puppy raisers and all the sacrifice that you've made to bring these dogs to where they are today. Next, the dogs come back here to Yorktown to undergo their formal training to become a guide. And during that time, our vet team here at Yorktown, our kennel staff, and all of our trainers continue giving the dogs this ingredient. This ingredient is just as important as food and water, and best of all, it's free. The ingredient that I'm speaking about is love. And you have to understand that all of our staff and all of our volunteers are dog lovers to begin with. So by the time the dog makes its way into your arms, so many people have touched the dog's life and infused it with love. And I just share this with you so that you know that you're not only in possession of an exquisite tool that is there to support your independence, but you also have a warm and loving companion as well. We wish you the very best of success with your new guides. Again, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Don't forget about your friends here at Guiding Eyes. And if you all could just join me with one last round of applause for our graduates. And again, thank you for coming. All right.